cover everything on the channel, all kinds of WWE news and content, just gaming content in general, and sometimes that includes, MyFaction. Of course, everyone's favorite mode in WWE 2k22 is MyFaction, and they just released the Summer Slam pack to the stores. Whether you're watching this on day of release or a couple weeks after, all this information is here so you will know everything you're getting in the pack so you don't have to spend those hard-earned coins. But spoiler alert, this pack, unlike some of the others, really isn't that bad. So let's get right to it. This is your first time on the channel? Hey, how's it going? Consider subscribing so you don't miss out on WWE 2K content or gaming and content in general. We cover everything on this channel. Today we're talking all about MyFaction, and everybody plays MyFaction, right? It's everyone's favorite mode. Comment down below. You spend hours in MyFaction. But, so to go with the pay-per-view WWE 2K22, instead of patching the game to fix things, decided let's add out the MyFaction cards for SummerSlam. And whether you're watching this on the day of release or a couple weeks after, it won't matter because we're going to go over every detail that you are getting in this pack so you will know whether you want to spend your money for it or you want to grind for it or however you get cards in MyFaction. First up, this pack added 6 new...
FlairsMark74.com has everything a gamer can want and everything you didn't know you needed.
Superstars to the MyFaction roster. It added the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. Spoiler alert, they kind of broke up and he's with AJ now and doing his own thing, but, can we get glorious Bobby Roode back? Because that would be great. That's just my personal opinion. Let me know in the comments. Glorious Bobby Roode and LA Knight. Why not? But anyway, so to continue on, they also did add Legends, Ultimate Warrior, and Randy Savage. It did give us a new version of Alexa Bliss, the Fiend version. Now, this Alexa Bliss card is now the highest rated Alexa Bliss in the game for the Fiend option. Not too bad, about a 5% stat increase to all of her stats. But now, for completing this pack, you were given an Amethyst Bret Hart. I almost said Bret Favre. Yeah. Anyway, too many Brets. So Bret Hart is now your reward for completing all 6 of these. And he is completely the same as his in-game character. Unlike some of the other superstars that start out at a 67 or 73 overall, Bret the Hitman Hart is exactly comparable to the in-game superstar that you've been using this entire time at a 91 overall with a couple of extra buffs. Not a bad card overall, but you do have to complete have to get all 6 superstars to get that Bret Hart card. But there is a little surprise. An 87 overall Amethyst Charlotte Flair. And I will continue to tell you that Asuka is the best female wrestler in MyFaction, and which this card does not beat it, but boy does it get close. Like, it gets there. Like, this Charlotte card is pretty good. If you do not have Asuka, then what you want to do is shoot for this Charlotte card because, yeah, it's pretty good. If you play on the female side, grab this card and you'll be good to go. Overall, how do I feel about this pack? It is now the highest pack in the collection now at 9,000. They keep going up every time they release a new set. Is it worth the money? It's not worth real money because it's MyFaction. Come on. Really. But if you are playing the game and you are someone that enjoys it, this is not a bad pack. You are at least any superstar you pull, you can actually use right away. Instead of some of the other packs that as soon as you pull them, they just go in your collection and you never use that card. So my final thoughts on this are that for the female superstars, if you don't have Asuka, grab the Charlotte card. It is number 1. If you are a fan of Alexa Bliss and you do use her in MyFaction, try to get this version because it's the highest version of the Fiend. And for the legendaries, This Ultimate Warrior card is not that good. Randy Savage is okay. He's a little bit higher than the current one that's in the game. And Bret Hart is equal to his in-game character. If you do not use submission wrestling, though, in Faction Wars or playing the challenges, he's not going to do you a whole lot of good. Other than his submission being all the way up, he doesn't bring a whole lot to the table. But let me know what you guys think.
Looking for the cheapest chairs on the internet? ChairsForGaming.com. Use code BeachBurn at checkout and save so much money. Get the chair you've always wanted at ChairsForGaming.com. Links in description.
So, not a bad pack. They are getting better. They did have several other cards that were added with the last patch, and those will be trickled out over the next couple months, I'm sure. So if you're missing any other MyFaction cards or you're wanting a history of everything that's come out so far, check out this playlist over here that has everything to do with MyFaction from the beginning all the way up to today. And did you know that John Cena came out in Fortnite? Yeah, it's weird. Even if you don't play Fortnite, try that video out. I think you will enjoy it. It will at least give you a laugh whether you like Fortnite or not. Remember, make life your beach, and we'll see you on the next video.